What if I told you that the second you're hearing my voice right now might be the only second you ever actually own? Not in a poetic way, not in a motivational poster way. I mean, literally, this moment right here might be the only real piece of time you'll ever touch. Everything else is either a memory you can't rewrite or a future you might never meet. And yet, somehow, we still rush through life like we're racing toward a finish line we're not even guaranteed to see. We get so ahead of ourselves that we outrun the very moments that make life worth living. Tomorrow doesn't exist. Yesterday is already dead. The only time that's real is the second you're listening to this. Sit with that for a minute. Let it actually land instead of letting it fly past you like every other quote you've heard 1,000 times on social media. Because you hear this everywhere, right? Live life in the moment because tomorrow isn't guaranteed. And you scroll past it because it's cliche, because it's obvious, because it feels like the same recycled message. But have you ever asked yourself why it's the same message? Why every philosopher, every monk, every wise character, even Master Oogway himself, keeps repeating the same truth over and over again? It's because we don't listen. We're addicted to planning, addicted to what's next, addicted to sprinting toward a version of our lives that only exists in our imagination. And we never stop to realize how fragile that imagination really is. What if you really put this into practice? What if you learn to truly live in the only second that's real? To live like every moment is its own complete chapter. To give actual, full weight to the second you're currently aware of and breathing in. To truly accept that tomorrow literally isn't real. Not yet. Not guaranteed. Not promised to you or to anyone. And here's the uncomfortable truth. If tragedy struck tonight, if life shifted in one single, unpredictable instant, tomorrow really wouldn't exist for you. It would evaporate. Every dream, every assumption, every plan, gone. It's terrifying, but not because it's dark. It's terrifying because it's true. And sometimes, the truth is the very thing that wakes us up. Master Oogway once said, "Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. But today is a gift. That is why it is called the present." You've heard that quote before, but you've probably never let it crack your world open. Yesterday is history, meaning you can't fix it, can't relive it, can't argue with it. The fight you had, the regrets you carry, the mistakes you made, they're all ghosts now. Tomorrow is a mystery, meaning it isn't real yet. You can plan, you can hope, you can imagine, but none of it exists in your hands. And today, this second, this breath, is the only moment you can actually shape. But here's where Oogway gets even deeper. He says there are no accidents. The moment you're in right now, you're not here by mistake. The things you're going through, the challenges you're facing, the joys you're experiencing, none of it is random. Everything is connected in ways you can't see yet. Your path, your choices, your setbacks, they're all part of something bigger. When you try to get ahead of yourself, when you start sprinting into the fog of your future, you lose sight of the meaning in what's right in front of you. You miss the lessons that were meant for you. You miss the gifts you were already holding. And that brings us to one of the most powerful truths Oogway ever dropped. One often meets his destiny on the road he takes to avoid it. Think about that. The more you chase the future, the more you obsess over controlling it, the more you try to outrun uncertainty, the more you're pulled right back into the path you were meant to walk. Life will bring you exactly where you need to be, whether you rush toward it or whether you slow down enough to actually live it. The difference is this: when you slow down, you get to experience it instead of tripping into it. This is why you can't get so ahead of yourself. This is why rushing toward tomorrow steals today. You are not meant to exist in a perpetual state of chasing. You're not meant to live your whole life sprinting through moments instead of living inside them. The real transformation happens when you realize that the present moment isn't a bridge. It is the destination. Right now is not just the path to your life. It is your life. And maybe the reason you feel lost or stressed or disconnected is because you've been living everywhere except here. Your body is in the present, but your mind is in some distant future that may never arrive. You're fighting battles that don't exist yet, carrying fears about situations that haven't happened, sacrificing today for a tomorrow that isn't real. So just breathe. Slow down. Notice the feeling of your chest rising. Notice the world around you. Notice the thoughts in your head, not to chase them, but to see them clearly. You are alive in this second, not in the second after it, not in the one before, this one. If you want a better life, stop trying to leap into the future. Build it one real moment at a time. If you want more clarity, stop predicting the path and start paying attention to the ground beneath your feet. If you want more meaning, stop rushing and start observing. And if you want more peace, stop trying to control tomorrow and start honoring today. Because the truth is this: your destiny is not waiting for you somewhere far ahead. It's unfolding right now, second by second, breath by breath. And the moment you stop getting so ahead of yourself is the moment you finally catch up to your life. Live here. Live now. Because this is the only place where life is real. Thank you for watching.